Welcome to Outdoor Oasis Ideas. Today we'll be exploring how to arrange small flower beds in your front yard to create a captivating landscape for your home. This guide will help you elevate your curb appeal and create a welcoming entrance to your property. Before we dive into the specifics of arranging flower beds, let's discuss the importance of planning. A well-thought-out design can make all the difference in creating a cohesive and visually appealing front yard. Consider factors such as the architecture of your home, the amount of sunlight your yard receives, and the overall style you want to achieve. Take some time to sketch out your ideas and experiment with different layouts before breaking ground. Now, let's talk about choosing the right location for your flower beds. The front of your house is the first thing visitors see, so it's crucial to make a good impression. Look for areas that naturally draw the eye, such as along the walkway leading to your front door, around the base of trees, or framing the entrance to your home. These strategic placements will create visual interest and guide the eye towards your home's best features. When it comes to selecting plants for your flower beds, consider a mix of perennials and annuals. Perennials will provide a consistent foundation year after year, while annuals offer the flexibility to change up your color scheme and add seasonal interest. Choose plants with varying heights, textures, and bloom times to create depth and ensure year-round visual appeal. One effective technique for arranging flower beds is to use the thriller, filler, spiller method. This approach involves combining tall, eye-catching plants, thrillers, with medium-sized plants that fill in the space, fillers, and trailing plants that cascade over the edges, spillers. This combination creates a dynamic and visually interesting arrangement that adds dimension to your flower beds. Let's start with the thrillers. These are your focal points and should be placed towards the back or center of your flower bed. Consider plants like ornamental grasses, tall flowering perennials, or even small shrubs. Some excellent options include coneflowers, black-eyed Susans, or tall varieties of salvia. These plants will provide height and structure to your arrangement. Next, let's talk about fillers. These medium-sized plants will occupy the middle ground of your flower bed and help to create a sense of fullness. Look for plants with interesting foliage or abundant blooms. Good choices include daylilies, coreopsis, or compact varieties of phlox. When selecting fillers, consider how they'll complement your thriller plants in terms of color and texture. Finally, we have the spillers. These plants will soften the edges of your flower bed and create a beautiful cascading effect. Ideal choices include trailing petunias, sweet alyssum, or creeping phlox. These plants will add a soft, flowing element to your arrangement and help to blend the flower bed with the surrounding landscape. When arranging your plants, consider the principle of repetition. Repeating certain plants or colors throughout your flower beds creates a sense of cohesion and visual rhythm. This doesn't mean you need to plant in rigid patterns, but rather strategically place similar elements to guide the eye through your landscape. Color is another crucial aspect of flower bed design. Consider creating a color scheme that complements your home's exterior. You might opt for a monochromatic look using various shades of the same color, or create contrast with complementary colors. Remember that cool colors like blues and purples tend to recede visually, making spaces appear larger, while warm colors like reds and oranges draw the eye and can make areas feel more intimate. Don't forget about foliage when planning your flower beds. Plants with interesting leaves can provide texture and color, even when they're not in bloom. Consider incorporating plants with variegated leaves, unique shapes, or striking colors to add visual interest throughout the seasons. As you arrange your flower beds, keep in mind the mature size of your plants. It's easy to overplant when working with small seedlings or young plants, but remember that they will grow and spread over time. Leave enough space between plants to allow for proper air circulation and growth. Consider incorporating hardscaping elements into your flower bed design. Decorative rocks, small boulders, or even architectural pieces. Can add structure and visual interest to your arrangements. These elements can also serve as focal points or help to define the edges of your flower beds. When it comes to edging your flower beds, there are numerous options to choose from. A clean, crisp edge can give your landscape a polished look and help to contain mulch and soil. You might opt for a natural edge created by digging a small trench around the perimeter of your bed. Or use materials like brick, stone, or metal edging for a more defined look. Speaking of mulch, don't underestimate its importance in your flower bed design. Not only does mulch help to retain moisture and suppress weeds, but it also provides a neat finished appearance to your beds. Choose a mulch color that complements your plants and home exterior. Dark mulches can make plant colors pop, while lighter mulches can brighten up shady areas. Consider incorporating vertical elements into your flower bed design. Trellises, obelisks, or even small trees can add height and create visual interest. These vertical elements can also serve as support for climbing plants, adding another dimension to your garden design. Don't forget about lighting when planning your flower beds. Strategic lighting can extend the enjoyment of your landscape into the evening hours and highlight key features. Solar-powered stake lights are an easy and eco-friendly option for illuminating pathways, while spotlights can be used to showcase particularly striking plants or garden features. We hope this guide has inspired you to get out there and start creating your own outdoor oasis. If you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Outdoor Oasis Ideas. Thank you for joining us today, and happy gardening.